Hello and welcome again to another edition of the weekly COVID report for the city of Fredericksburg. I'm Mike Jones, Fire Chief and Emergency Manager. Let's see what is up this week. First and foremost, the numbers are starting to trend downward, and that is a good sign. As of yesterday, the percent positivity in the region is now down to 28.5%. That is a percentage point less than the day before and about 5 percentage points less than last week. You'll remember about 3 weeks ago we were at a high of about 45%. Now we're down to 28.5. Still above the statewide average, which is at 24.5, but we're trending in the right direction. The number of people in the hospital, those that are fairly sick with COVID and need specialized care, is also down. Remember, 3 weeks ago we were at about 216 patients in area hospitals. We're now down to 103. So that is another good sign that's trending in the right direction. So we like the numbers on the percent positivity, the number of people in the hospital that are sick with COVID trending in those downward directions. Doesn't mean that we're over it. Doesn't mean that Omicron's still not out there or other variants of COVID-19. It just means that we're headed in the right direction and that some of the amount of COVID that is in the area is dropping off somewhat. Still have quite a bit of testing going on, and we still have quite a bit of new cases, but the trends are in the right direction. So let's talk a little bit about testing. As we mentioned last week, a community testing center, or CTC, has been established at Fred Nat's ballpark. That's at 42 Jackie Robinson Way in the city of Fredericksburg, out in the Celebrate Virginia area. That is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday. It was open on an appointment basis only, but as of yesterday, January 31st, 2022, it is now open for walk-ins. They prefer you to have an appointment, and it's best to make an appointment, but walk-ins are welcome at that community testing site. The type of testing that is done there is the PCR testing with the nasal swab. They do not do rapid or antigen testing at that location, so it will probably take a day or two to get the results from that PCR test. But it is available again at Fred Nat's Park, 42 Jackie Robinson Way in the city of Fredericksburg in the Celebrate Virginia area. Let's talk a little bit about at-home testing. You can get free at-home rapid antigen tests through the United States Postal Service. They're the ones that will ship them to you. And there are four free tests per household. That's 4 free tests per household. You get the results within 30 minutes, and they'll usually ship within 7 to 12 days, according to the United States Postal Service. How do you get those? You can go online to covidtests.gov. That's covidtests.gov, covidtests.gov, covidtests.gov. What about private insurance? Does that cover testing? If you have private insurance, there is a reimbursable case for rapid tests or testing. If you have a private insurance plan, your plan is required to provide reimbursement for 8 tests per month for each person on the plan. The upside, you can get a test immediately. The downside, you have to file a claim for reimbursement. But you need to check with your insurance company to make sure that that's taken care of, and what you're going to have to do is forms to file to get those tests. If you don't have insurance, or you're not quite sure, or you can't navigate online capabilities, there is a phone number you can call to order tests for your household, and that number is 1-800-232-0233. I'll repeat that again, 1-800-232-0233, and that's for if you want rapid at-home tests, but you can't navigate the online requirements and things like that. What about masks? Masks are still a good idea for anything inside or amongst large crowds outside, so we're still recommending masks and keeping the 6 feet of social distancing. Can I get masks free? Yes, the federal government will provide masks free to you. There are free masks have been provided by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Those masks are for personal use only, and you can get up to 3 free masks available to every person in the United States. You can go to cdc.gov to get more information. And we'll have that information on our website as well. So a lot of things going from there. The other thing that we'll put on our website, I don't want to go and try to make the waters more murky than they already are, but people often have questions, what vaccine should I get? Should I get Pfizer-BioNTech? Should I get Moderna? Should I get Johnson & Johnson? We'll put a spreadsheet on our website that talks about each vaccine, what age group it's for, the number of shots you need initially, when you get a booster, and when you're considered fully vaccinated. And that way you can make the determination yourself of which shot that you want to get. The Community Vaccination Clinic, this is vaccine and getting a vaccination clinic, is still open Monday through Saturday at 1877 Carl D. Silver Parkway. That's also out in Central Park area in the old Home Goods store. That's 1877 Carl D. Silver Parkway, a community vaccination clinic. You can get all 3 vaccines at that location. They do accept walk-ins, or you can make an appointment. So that's what we have for you this week. We'll talk again soon. Thanks.